This is 999 million Robux. Ugh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gent Plays Roblox, and today I'm going to be going and looking at some items on Roblox, cause we want to do some comparisons today. Just compare some of the small with some of the big, some of the old with some of the new, some of the cheap with some of the expensive. You know, like, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be a high roller in Roblox, to just have infinite Robux and buy whatever you want? And have you ever wondered what it'd be like to if you do have a lot of Robux, what it'd be like to just only be able to have, you know, the cheap stuff or the free stuff, you know? So we're gonna explore. We're gonna go from cheapest to most expensive items in Roblox, and we're gonna look at them all and you know, compare, see what the differences are, see which ones are best, you know? So here we go. If you guys enjoy this video, make sure to let me know down below. Also, make sure to like the video and subscribe for daily content. Become part of the Gent Plays family. It's a wonderful family to be a part of, so you gotta be a part of it. So anyway, we're gonna start with the cheapest you can possibly go, which is free. Free. $0, 0 cents, 0 Robux. You don't have to spend a dime or a nickel or a penny. I'm pretty, those are American currency, so if you're like me, you're Australian, you don't have to spend $1, 25 cents. We don't have 25 cents, what am I doing? $1, 50 cents, 10 cents, 5 cents. You don't have to spend any of that, alright? You can spend however little you want. It can be free. So, for example, this one, the Spider-Man Homecoming hat. I assume this is free because it's, you know, it's a movie object, you know? It's for a movie. They were sponsored by Spider-Man probably, and so they were like, let's make this free so more people wear this hat, so more people hear about the movie, so then more people go to watch the movie and they make more money. Pretty smart idea. And you know what? It's not a horrible hat. I can click 3D, so I can look at it in 3D. There we go. It's still a little, you know, it's a little, I don't know, it's a little low quality here. It doesn't look perfect. I mean, you know what? I could actually, since this one's free, I can actually add this one to my avatar. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna, let's go to avatar, and we'll add it. We'll add this one. So there's my character. Let's put on the Spider-Man hat. Alright? And we'll take off the dino hat for the purposes of this. So here we go. Spider-Man hat. Let's do it. Come on. Load up. Show me what the Spider-Man hat looks like. There it is. Okay. That, yeah, see, it doesn't look good on my character. It doesn't look very good on my character. I don't like it. But I'm sure on someone's character that would be a perfect fit. And it's free. So who can you really complain? And there's also, this was also free, this Voltron's Blazing Sword. So let's see how that looks as well. Oh, it's a melee weapon. Okay, well, here it is. I don't know how you would add it to your character or whatever, but maybe you could add it in certain game modes or something. But there you go, look at it. It looks pretty nice, actually. It's for a free item, it's great. It's awesome. And again, this was probably a sponsored item. There was some sort of Voltron event going on, so they added this Voltron sword. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool sword. The event was kind of average because I think they ruined some game modes. But the sword is pretty cool. So that's pretty cool. And look, it says down here, events DuckTales. Are there like free items for this DuckTales thing? Look, there's gear. There's I don't know if it's free. There's a Scrooge McDuck. It is free. Look, you can get Scrooge McDuck. Get now. That sounds cool. Hey, that's sweet. Alright, well, what can I do something with Scrooge McDuck? What does he do? I'm gonna take off the hat. But I'm gonna click on Scrooge McDuck. What happens if I click on him? He just follows me around. That's mad. See, you can have Scrooge McDuck following you around. So, if you want cool free items, just keep your eye out for the events, because often with events they will give you some free stuff. I don't does that work in game? Let's actually see if Scrooge McDuck works in game. So I've added him. Let's choose a game mode that's pretty, you know, simple, that doesn't affect your character too much. Like, I mean, Murder Mystery is alright, but Murder Mystery even has some, you know, some things affecting whether or not you have things following around. Maybe Theme Park Tycoon? That probably won't have too much affecting it. So let's see. We're gonna load this and see if you know, see if there's any Scrooge McDuck following me around, or if it only works for very particular game modes. All right, here we go. Theme Park Tycoon loading the assets. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest. It would be cool if Scrooge McDuck was following me around, but I think it would be like very specific circumstances. All right, let's just load game, whatever. Yep, confirm. Okay, and yes, there's no Scrooge McDuck here. That's a shame that there's no Scrooge McDuck, but it's understandable. Wait, but in here you can see Scrooge McDuck in the little picture there. He's very tiny, but you can see him. But you know what? Let's check properly. I know you guys are probably like, get to the items, but let's go back here and we'll check my place. We'll check JetPlay's place. And we'll see if he's following me around in an official Roblox sanctioned game mode. Okay, so this is just default, basic, and there doesn't seem to be any Scrooge McDuck. Okay, so it seems Scrooge McDuck is purely to show off on next to your character, but he doesn't actually have any bearing in the game. But that being said, it's free, so I mean, it's not too bad. So let's get rid of Scrooge McDuck. Okay, so Spider-Man hat, Scrooge McDuck, those are free things. This Roblox logo visor, is this free? It is. You can get this logo visor. So you just go on it, click get now, free. Doesn't cost you a single thing. Easy peasy. Great. Now, what if you had $1? Okay, now let's just understand that this doesn't really work because you have to buy a minimum of $5 of Robux. But let's just say you couldn't buy $5 and it let you buy $1. So $1 of Robux. I'm opening a calculator here, which you can see right below me. $1 of Robux. Well, let's see. $5 is 450 Robux according to the Roblox buy thing. So you wanna buy 450. That'll cost $5. I'm rounding it up, but yes, $5. Okay. Okay. So $5 is 450 Robux, so 450 divided by 5 will be 90, and that is how many Robux you can spend. So let's say you have 90 Robux. That's not that many Robux. What can you buy? Well, Bohemian headband for 90 Robux. This is one of the nicer ones I saw. So, you know, looks pretty nice. Looks pretty simple but nice. Something that you could, you know, you could hang around with. For only 5 Robux more, you can get a hipster scarf, like down here. For only 10 Robux more, you can get a high matau, which looks pretty cool. Or a brother of the snowflake headband. Look, there's some cool things, but you can get this bohemian headband. Maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you don't want a bohemian headband. You can also get a secure bot 8990. Look at this. This is like this is a bit like Dead Space. You guys know what Dead Space is? It's a little bit like that. It looks like it's inspired by Dead Space. So yeah, it's, you know, it's got the glowing eyes. It looks a little low quality, but you know, it's pretty cheap. It's 89. You'll save 1 Robux. And yeah, it's pretty decent. You can get a space diver for 90. So you can still get some decent stuff. 90 Robux isn't nothing. So that's $1 of Robux, and you can get some pretty solid stuff that'll make your character look alright. And that's exciting for some people who don't have much to spend. It's a nice budget, you know. It's a nice budget thing to get. But let's say you are the richest human being in the world, and for some reason you want to spend all of your money on Robux. All right, you want to spend every single dime of your money on Robux. What are you gonna buy? What do you think you are gonna buy? This is the most expensive thing that is not a tablet. It is the Telemaster, the Chaos Edge. This is 999 million Robux. It is almost 1 billion Robux. That is an insane amount of Robux. Let's put that into perspective. Let's look here. the most you can buy is 35,000 Robux, right? That is the most you can buy, the best price. $200 for 35,000. So this that we've just looked at is 999 million. So here we go. Ready? 999,999,999. That's how expensive it is. Now, we can divide that by the amount of Robux you get from this $200 pack. So we divide that. 35,000. Oh, that is one too many thousand. There we go. 35,000. 35,000 Robux is a lot of Robux. Ready? Are you ready to see how much it is? Bam. 28,571 groups of this, which means you times that by how much the thing costs, 200. You are spending, sorry, this is $5 million. $5.7 million. $5,714,285. 5714285. 5714285. That is how much money you're spending in real life. That is real life money. $5 million in real life for a fire sword. Now, sure, this fire sword looks really cool. Yeah, it does. It looks really cool. That's really cool. But is that worth $5 million in real life? No. No, not at all. And you know why it is so much? Because, my dear friend, it is only a certain amount of people own this item. I think there was, what, 100? 100 of them made in total. Originally, it was 30,000 Robux. That's not too bad. I mean, that is about $200. So that is still extremely expensive. But there was only 100 of them in the world. So people bought it. They bought it. And then now the people who have it left, they're trying to sell it for this many Robux. No one is going to buy that. Some people are trying to sell it for 99999 billion. Or 1 billion. That's an insane amount of Robux. That's crazy. No one's going to buy that. But they don't care. It's this guy, Darth Bladey. He's rich. He's the rich one. Look at him. He's holding a money bag in his profile picture. This is like the richest guy ever. And he's got all of these limited items. So this is crazy. This is a crazy amount of money to spend on stuff like that. And it doesn't stop here. There's a lot of other stuff that's 999 blah 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 whatever. Look at this. There's tablets. This bandana is 618 million. This Dark Assassin. This Telemon hair. This Dominus Empress. This Purple Sparkle. These are all extremely expensive. What about this You Mad Bro tie? That's pretty cool. 1.5 million. Right? Okay, here we go. 1.5 mil. Oh, no, we need to start this again. 1.5 million. Ready? 1.5 million divided by 35,000. Right? Times 200. $8,500 for this tie that says You Mad Bro. You would be mad, bro, if you bought this tie. Because it just says You Mad Bro. But it's pretty cool. Oh, look, you mad that you don't have this tie. Okay, I made the same joke that they made. But, look, there was only 50 made. Right? And it was originally 50 Robux. 50! That is so cheap. That is cheaper than this mask. But, since there was only 50 of them made, 50 people got it. And now people are trying to sell it for 1.5 million Robux. It's insane. You can get a cool Story Bro tie for 1,200 Robux. I can buy that right now. That's pretty cheap, but it's limited. It's limited. There's only 1,500 of them. And so anyway, if you tell me down below. Let me know down below. What do you like more? Do you like? Hang on, let's go back. What do you like the look of more out of all of this stuff? So let's say you have to choose between having, let's say, regardless of price, you get to choose between having either the Telemonster, the Chaos Edge, the Secure Bot 8990, or the Spider-Man hat, right? It just from looks alone, not from how much it's worth. Let's say all of them are worth 0 Robux, but you get to choose one of these. What do you think it looks better? Because keeping in mind, these swords, you can't even see them in most game modes. You can see this in the game modes, and you can see this in the game modes. Maybe you really like Spider-Man, and so you'd rather the Spider-Man cap. Maybe you really like Dead Space, so you'd really like the Dead Space thing. Maybe you like big, giant, red, flaming swords, so you want the flaming sword. I don't know. Let me know. Me personally, I don't know. I think honestly, I'd probably go for something around the 90 Robux range, because it's simple. It's like, or maybe even something like this, 125 Robux. Cheap, looks pretty nice. I like it. I like it. How much is my dino hat worth? Just before we end this video, I'm about to end this video. Let's just check how much Hungry Dino is worth. Hungry Dino. Here we go. 50 Robux. That is super cheap. And that is the best item ever that you can imagine. It's great. It's so good. And it's 50 Robux. That is way better than this, which is 999 million. So just think about that. So I hope I've given you guys some perspective on Robux. I hope you enjoyed it. It's pretty crazy. And maybe, you know, worst case scenario, you can get all these free items. You know, there's honestly a lot of good free items that you can get. Green jerseys and all of this sort of stuff. Maybe, or you can even go view all items. Can you even, I don't even know, can you use these? If I like I'm gonna choose a random thing that doesn't look insanely horrible. Like this. No, I won't come to your place. That looks kind of cool. If I click get now. There we go. So now I've got a shirt that I can use that says, no, I won't come to your place. So if you want to walk around with that, you can. You can walk around with that shirt on instead of the Drongo shirt. Makes sense if you really want that. So you just think about what you really want. Oh look, it doesn't even have a shirt behind it. It just goes on my body. So you think about that, ladies and gentlemen. You think about what you want. You just think about it. You think about if you really want that much Robux, because you can buy a lot of the stuff you want without spending that much. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And also make sure to like the video, subscribe. Both of them really help me out. Become part of the JetPlays family by subscribing. Click that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video of mine. Thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. And I'll stay perfect, stay positive. See you guys later. Mwah.